Improve IT service and productivity with SP IT support from SP Marketplace. SP Marketplace is the leader in providing portals and application solutions which turn your SharePoint, whether it be in the cloud or on Office 365, into an organizational hub for different services, collaboration, news, and information. SP Business Suite is a set of modules that you can implement to do this. SP Business Suite is built on top of Office 365 and SharePoint. It uses native list libraries and other things and allows you to deploy only the modules that you need. It is an integrated suite of modules, starting with an internet portal, employee self-service, and departments, but also includes full-featured department portal sites such as IT. It's built on top of a set of application services of enhanced forms, notification, actions, which allow Power Business users to customize and change these modules. Each module can be purchased separately or as part of the suite. In this video, we're going to take a look at the IT support module. So this is where IT support module comes in. It is a SharePoint application template. It's built on native Office 365 and SharePoint. It's 100% customizable by users and integrates with Office 365 and your intranet structure. It's made up of really two portals in one. There's an IT staff portal where most of the IT staff work will be done. There's also a separate employee portal. The key thing is it's all integrated with Office 365 and SharePoint, and it has a very easy to use user interface and is very easy to deploy. So let's take a little deeper look into this. The IT staff side of the portal is really just for the IT staff. So this is where you actually have a full-featured help desk, which we'll talk a little bit more about. It has integrated asset management, so you can actually track cases and cross-link to the assets that are impacted by the cases. It has change management, so that you can actually initiate change requests from a help desk case or track changes by asset. It has My IT Portal content. The My IT Portal is your employee portal, and that's where you can actually manage the content that is shown to the end users out there. Plus, it has a number of team type of things: task tracking, document management, the ability to put policies out, and even more. The other side of it is really the employee portal. This is where employees come in and to interact with IT, to get help, to find out information, and hopefully to solve some of the issues that they have on their own through a knowledge base. So this is where they can come in to submit service requests or see the status of any of their service requests that they've already submitted. There's the knowledge base that they can search. They can also see any IT announcements or alerts, any IT events going on, such as training or other things like that, as well as access to IT resources like user guides or quick start cards or videos or tutorials as well. So this is a place that you as IT can actually present to the end users to provide services. So let's take a tour of the IT support product. Now for this demo, I'm actually signed on as an administrator here, so it shows me everything. So normally an end user would not see these drop downs here. But what this is a My IT employee portal. By the way, anything you see here can be changed. So you could change the colors, you could change your logo. You can even go in and do with normal SharePoint page layout changes and so on. But this is how it looks out of the box. And for the employee, it gives them a couple of options. So for instance, let's say I'm trying to get the email to work on my cell phone for it to pull my Exchange email. And normally I might just submit a ticket, but the first thing I'm going to do here is actually go to the knowledge base. Now, the other thing that's on this site too is a list of my cases, IT announcements. Here's a Samsung Note 7 alert. I'm glad I didn't get that phone. It tells me who are the live support contacts. So if I hover over Andrew with Skype for Business, I could actually talk to him live here as well. And that's an option you can use to put on there. Also, some quick start guides and the useful documents, as well as tutorial links out to tutorials that IT is providing for training. So the first thing I'll do is let me go take a look at the knowledge base, see if I can find anything about email on a cell phone. So here we can find, I've got a number of things. I can just scan these. I can actually go in and, say, show me by category types of things. So email or cell phone, I might want to look at. And there it is, how to set up a cell phone. Or I could actually do a search as well and just type it in and it'll bring up the same thing. So with that, I'll open this up and take a look and see if it has any information about how to set up my email on my cell phone. And it brings up, it looks like some information about how to set up email on my cell phone. So great. This is really all I need. And you can see that the knowledge base allows you to put rich text in. You could put videos in, anything that you want that would be helpful. It also allows you to present certain things to end users versus the tech staff. So this is filtered out by for end users to use it. So as an end user, I've solved that problem. I could even go in and take a survey to tell you what I thought about that. But I do need to submit a case because my laptop has been running really slow lately. So I'll go ahead and open up a ticket. And again, note that I'm a administrator, so I see some things here like these two tabs I normally wouldn't see. We have smart forms in here, and so only the general tab is what the end user would see. So I can go in and say laptop runs slow. And I could go in here and select a category. Again, you can decide what fields you want to have in here and present to the user. You can take these and move them to other tabs. You can even add fields as well. And I'll go in and say laptop runs slow when I have 21 apps open at once. Okay, I could also go in and add, for instance, attachment. I could also insert a picture here. Could be a screenshot or something like that as well. So I'll go ahead and just hit save. And that's all there is to submitting a ticket. We can see that it shows up on my case's status. I can see that it hasn't been assigned yet. I've got a couple of other ones in there actually put in that late before, and they told me to go look at the knowledge base as well. So the other thing that I should get here is a confirmation email. Let's take a look and see if I got that. Looks like I did get something here. So this is has been received. Thank you. Now I'm also on the IT staff permissions list also. So as IT staff person, I also get an email, except it gives me information about the ticket and I can link to the ticket and so on. So both the requester and IT staff receive notifications, and in fact, you can actually route notifications based on category to certain IT staff individuals or groups. So that's really the end user experience with the employee portal. Again, you can submit tickets through email, or you could even set up a web form on your website and capture tickets if you, for instance, have people that don't have 365 IDs or something like that. Maybe it's somebody out in the factory, and you can have a kiosk if they need to submit tickets for some reason as well. Let's take a look at the staff side of the IT support portal. So once again, I can come to the IT support portal from the intranet page. It could also be in the app launcher if you're using 365. One of the key things that's very nice about it is it senses whether you're part of the IT staff or whether you're an employee and routes you to the correct portal when you hit the IT from the intranet or the launcher there. So let's take a look at the portal. Here we have IT portal. We have IT announcements here, and these also show internal announcements. Some of these also, if I do an announcement and check a box off, it could be put up to the automatically pushed up to the intranet if you have our suite. What we have in the IT support portal is full help desk support. So we have the ability to look at cases and update the knowledge base, even look at a dashboard. We have asset management, so I can actually look at all assets, track assets, also make change requests as well. And all this has been designed with really the ITIL guidelines in mind. It is, we don't have everything in there because this is really for small to medium up to 1,500 employee type organizations. However, it can be used for more than that. There's also a team area. This is where team members can see their tasks, staff schedules, IT documents, those type of things. even in my workspace as well. Everything here is managed by permissions navigation, so if you're not an administrator, you wouldn't be able to get into this area. Let's go in and actually look at what it takes to process a ticket. Let's go here's our laptop runs slow. I'm going to go in and hit edit, and we'll go in and start working on the ticket. Okay, I'm in the edit mode on the ticket here. And again, I could be looking at this through my phone, through a tablet as well too. This is all responsive in its design. So I see the information here came in from Daryl Trimble, some of the details and status, it's been unassigned and so on. So there's other tabs here. This is for user correspondence, a work log. You can actually assign tasks from the ticket to other people, say like in the engineering department. You can see emails related to the ticket, attach documents or put documents in the ticket, and even create a change request from the ticket. So the whole concept here is that you don't have to leave the ticket to get to related things. So I'm going to go ahead and assign this, and I'll put in a case type. It looks like this was a problem, and I could even put a due date, but I'm not going to do that now. Well, I'll put a due date for tomorrow. Really, there should be no issues with getting this done. And I'm going to assign this to Tom Franz. Okay, I can also put a related asset in here, and you can set this up so that it can actually filter if you'd like to any assets related to the individual to put this in. I could put other related cases to this, track time on it, the source, it came from the portal here, and so on. Later, when I close it, I can actually have it create a KB article too. I'm also going to put a work log entry in here, and I'll just tell Tom here to perhaps check the memory on this because it may just be a memory problem. It's an older computer. So for upgrade need. Now what will happen is it will actually put a date and time stamp on this and it'll go into the work log history. So I'll save this. Tom will actually get an email telling him he's been assigned the ticket. So if I'm Tom, I can either just click on the ticket in the email or I can open it from right here to actually start working on it. So as Tom, the first thing I'm going to do is scan the ticket, get more information about it. I'll probably go in and see if Daryl left me any comments on the work log as well. So as the ticket opens, I can take a scan. I can click over to the work log and see if there's any notes there. And it looks like he said that I should be checking the memory on it. So I'm going to go back and look at that asset by opening it up right from the ticket. Okay. Now I can see information about the asset. There are a number of things that I can check here. I can actually look and see things like how many cases, the history of the asset as well. I could even go in and see any change requests that were done too. I could look at IT documents or warranties or whatever might be with the asset, and if anything's been assigned as far as tasks as well. Okay, but what I need to know is how much memory this asset has. And one of the things you can do, and this is an optional thing, is you can hook if you have something like a network inventory tool, happens to be Landsweeper in this one, and we've linked to its database so that we can get information on this asset here. And now I can see, now I'm actually in network inventory Landsweeper, and I can see how much memory it has, what's installed on it. I can even do some administration operations on this. Again, this is not our product. We're just hooking into it at this point. So now I need to do an upgrade of the memory. I'll go back to the case, edit that, and put in for information that that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, now as Tom, I can go in and put a note in the work log that I'm going to upgrade the memory. I'll need to order that. Actually, I can have Linda order that, our admin, just using tasks. So that's the great thing here is everything related to the cases I can do right from the case. So I'll go in and create a task for Linda and give her instructions on that. And she'll get an email alerting her to that. And then she can go ahead and put in the order for the memory. We were out of it in the stock room there. And once that's done, then all I have to do is contact a user, which I can do through Skype for Business by hovering over the requester name, or I could use user correspondence in here as well, which will send an email and return an email back to me, and it'll put it into the ticket as well. And there's the task, and Linda will get that email. Now it's the next day, and Tom actually installed the upgrade. He closed the case. That generated an email to the end user, and that's all about case management. So let's now take a look at how we manage cases. So in managing cases, we can go in and look at the cases. We can create views. So for instance, I could see all my assigned cases, new cases today, cases by priority, and so on. So of course, SharePoint makes it very easy for us to do this type of reporting and set up these type of views. And of course, you can do things like sorting, filtering, just like Excel as well. And you can create different views, see it all in different types of groupings and so on. There's also a full help desk dashboard, which is part of Power BI. And of course, you can also push it out to Excel and do your own reporting there. But with Power BI, very easy to use. This is some simple reports. Here's some drill down as well. And you can do many different things. You can even do filters. You can even say, show me just information for July on these as well. So it is interactive. You saw us get into the assets, but there is a full assets list here. You can take, if you've got your assets kept in a database or in a spreadsheet, you can upload them here. Great thing about this is you can do different views, active assets, available assets, assets by owner, by category, by department, really anything that you want to do in reporting on assets, you can do. And again, you can dump this out to different Excel spreadsheets or do reporting from Power BI. There's also full change requests out here too. You saw that link to both assets and cases. And there's a team site here where you can actually have task tracking for the IT team, calendars, staff schedules, document libraries, even a My Workspace, which you can use as an individual to have one screen where you can see all your cases, tasks, documents you're working on, and so on. So it's really a complete product that's easy to use for both end users and your team. To learn more about IT support or other SP Marketplace products, visit our site at www.spmarketplace.com. There you'll see screen tours, videos, even be able to request a live demo for you and your team. Visit it today.